Now I've added a few more silks. I put one pink one here and one here, and I had a couple of them up here to give a little more color to my windmill. And we'll come back and let you see how it's looking now. I'm still not done. I'm still trying to jazz it up a little bit. Add a little bit of this just to give a little more color and contrast to both sides. We have our little fairy here. She's been out taking care of the pigs, and here is Mama Pig and her 3 baby pigs. That alone looks super cute, don't you think? Okay, let's go and see what else Grandma can do. Well, we still have a few more finishing touches to do, but I wanted to show you I added a few more silks, one right here and one right there, and a little more color over here. I had 3 purple mushrooms. I put them over here and put the little purple silk flower right there to give a little more color. I put the fresh egg sign and the basket of fresh eggs to be sold to the front of the fairy garden because the eggs are a little too big to put next to the fairy. So putting it in front makes it look like it still goes size-wise. Hopefully you can see that. As you see, the fairy matches the sizes of the pigs perfectly. They work great together. And as you can see, the fairy house is a little bit further back, and it does look like she could walk on that path and walk right into that garden shed. What do you think? I think it turned out pretty nice for what I have here. This whole display, you see a total cost of $1 because everything you've seen here I've had for years, or in real life plants growing in here for years. These are bulbs that have been in this container for some time, and I just wanted to share with you when they started blooming. And of course, this is the only new piece I have, and that's the windmill from Dollar Tree. But it still looks really nice. What do you think? Let me know what was your favorite part of this fairy garden I put together today. I hope you're enjoying all these beautiful fairy gardens I'm putting together. You're going to be seeing new fairy gardens every single week on my channel. We may get a little behind in April because that is going to be Alice in Wonderland month. But don't worry, Grandma will catch up. You know Grandma, even when I get behind, I start going crazy and getting myself caught up. And of course, I'm doing 30 fairy gardens in June. So we're trying to get at least 100 done this year or more. I don't know how many I'm going to get done. We'll just have to wait and see. Hope you enjoyed this post. I'm going to be doing a lot more fairy gardens this year from things I already own and have. So there will be 0 cost for fairy gardens or very low cost. This one was a total of $1 because everything you see except for the windmill I already had. And when I happened to be on that 5 for 5 challenge, I happened to see this sign over at Dollar Tree. I said, I know this will go perfect in my farm fairy garden because I already had all these pieces and I'd already put this together 2 or 3 different ways already. That's another great thing about doing fairy gardens. You can make them look so different and still use the same items. I have used this same house with these same pigs and the same little fairy for the last 2 or 3 years. So none of these items are new. Now, if you're not already following my channel, please think about it. I would love to have you come and join us and see all the fairy gardens we're going to be sharing with you this year. Like I said, I'm going to do at least 100 fairy gardens, if not more. Grandma is working as hard as she can on her fairy gardens. Hope you're enjoying all the fairy gardens you're seeing and all the beautiful florals. Hugs and kisses from Grandma Sandy to all of her awesome friends and followers.